motion.
All right. This is Jesse from the DingoCast. Welcome.
This is Zach from the DingoCast.
Dingo Davy.
And that's Dingo Davy, the legend himself. So, here we are, the DingoCast. One topic of discussion us men like to talk about is UFC. Well, not me, but a man, Jesse. Tell us about the Tyson Fury v. Deontay Wilder.
Well, those are two different organizations right there, but
My apologies.
let's look back at that main event last weekend. Last Saturday actually.
Yeah, man.
Max Holloway, Brian Ortega. Brian
Yeah.
Ortega was coming into that fight
Yeah.
undefeated.
Damn.
Not
That's pretty
anymore.
interesting.
Max Holloway handed him his first loss. That was crazy.
Huh.
He's on a 13-fight win streak.
13. That's
fight
like
win streak.
That's friggin' fire.
Tied for second most in history.
Really.
Who's first?
Anderson Silva.
Mike Tyson.
Like what? No. No kid.
But Zach mentioned that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder boxing bout. Oh man, that was crazy. Woo!
That was crazy. Tell us more about it, man.
Kind of a controversial ending.
Oh, really? Why?
Tyson Fury obviously won the fight,
Oh.
but they ended the fight in a draw, and now
What determines a draw? Do they
Points.
like both punch each other and then they both fall to the
The
ground?
They
amount of-
count how many swings
That's stupid.
they land out of
The
what
amount-
they got, and the percentages.
So they both hit
and
each other.
rounds won.
Yeah.
Oh, so they both won the same amount of rounds and they both won or
No,
hit each
Tyson
other.
Fury won more rounds
Then what was so controversial about it?
because Tyson Fury won more rounds and he outboxed Deontay.
So people
And-
don't like this Tyson.
And
So how is it a
and it
draw?
was a draw
How?
I feel like you're inserting your opinion on this factual evidence.
because in my opinion, boxing judges are quite corrupt and they want a rematch to make more money.
Yeah, I
Fair
did see
enough.
Daredevil
Fair enough.
season 1. Daredevil season 1 where his father died. Terrible ending. He was a boxer.
That's canceled now.
What? Pardon yourself? What?
I said that's canceled now.
Oh, yeah, it is canceled
Yeah,
now.
it
It's
is.
quite sad. You know, who cares? You know, Disney bought the rights to all the shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
They bought the rights to all of Marvel. So now they're going to make their own shows.
Well, here's how I see it.
All right.
You
Is this thing on? What are you about to say? Say it. Just say it.
finish your statement.
Forgot
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
So this
Fair
is what
enough.
I think. Just doesn't say what he wants to think. All right. Well.
Hey Zach, what's the next topic of discussion for today?
Oof. All right.
I just slapped Zach multiple times in the face.
It hurts, but you know what? Life hurts. So let's go on. Speaking of hurts.
How about that YouTube rewind?
YouTube just
That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt. That was a big oof.
That was painful to watch.
Yeah, friggin' Ninja the bus driver. Yeah. That
Quit
was
horsing
something.
around back there.
Quit horsing around back there.
No
kid.
PewDiePie again.
No PewDiePie. Again, what
We
the
don't
hell?
want Nazis in our program.
Oh. Yeah, we don't support that stuff. We are don't. Yeah,
I just said we don't, Zach.
Yeah, but you know, you brought up the word, which means we support it.
I don't think
Stop
that's how it
talking,
works.
Zach.
Although then again, that's how it worked with PewDiePie.
You know what? YouTube as a whole.
YouTube's in a
Wow.
rough spot right now.
Yeah, it's like a guy.
That's why we're deciding to start a channel.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. We want to die with YouTube.
We ourselves, us three, are going to fix YouTube as a whole.
No, we want to die with it. Pretty much.
Fair enough. Go down
No,
with the
you know,
ship.
YouTube Rewind. It's pretty meh.
No, it was
PewDiePie
bad.
wasn't in it. Will Smith was in it. Hancock. Have you seen Hancock?
No, I have not seen Hancock.
Well, that's all right. movie.
I know what it's about.
It's a
but I
good
haven't
movie.
Seen it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Will Smith
Bad
was.
movie.
Did I ask for your opinion?
I Robot better.
Yeah, you did.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry. I respect your opinion. But as I was saying
Is it
about
better
him,
than iRobot?
iRobot was pretty good.
iRobot was pretty good.
I saw that it was on, what was it,
TNT.
TNT one night, and it was, I had little seasons.
TNT. Dino.
That's AC/DC. Speaking of AC/DC, all right. There's something going on over there.
That was a terrible transition.
I haven't even done the transition yet. You frigging future teller. The best up and coming and underrated artist. Like who's underrated
Jesse,
music artist?
Who would you say is number one right now, up and coming or underrated?
Let me give this some thought real quick.
Okay, Zach, you got one?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, you go while Jesse thinks.
All right, so best up and coming. All right, I don't.
How about Lil Tuzi?
That's a good one.
Let's.
Little
Zach, you have no
Tuzi?
clue who
I'm
that
sure
is.
you guys have never heard of him. Quite underrated. Let's pull him up.
No.
We can't pull him up.
All right, we
We're
can't
not
pull him up
magicians.
just yet.
Magic is not real. We cannot do
This
that.
is the first podcast, Jesse. We gotta cement ourselves first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, underrated artists, I would say the Beatles are very
Yeah,
underrated.
definitely.
Honestly,
This is why we don't let you speak.
who is Paul McCartney? What does he do? I want to know. All I know is John Lennon. He's like, he was
A
the Beatles.
communist, like. what
Wait,
the hell?
he was a communist?
Yes, John Lennon was a definitely he was very out about it too.
What? Didn't he Yoko Moto? What was her name?
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono?
Yoko Ono. I hate Yoko Ono.
Okay, that's a strong opinion there, buddy.
She destroyed the Beatles.
She destroyed the Beatles. My feelings are hurt to this day. But yeah, they're pretty underrated. Jimi Hendrix, who is he?
Did you guys see that new Avengers trailer?
Oh yeah, man, I was just talking about that.
No, you weren't. You were talking about Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, he's quite underrated.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy who? But that Avengers trailer, yes, it was quite interesting to
Did
say
you hear
the
about
least.
the big Easter egg they found?
Was Stan Lee in it?
No. In the trailer.
What was the big Easter egg?
Terrible. Literally, the only thing was
Ant-Man?
the tank top he was wearing looked like the one he was wearing when he was in jail.
Ant-Man?
Who?
Tony Stark.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
IGN for you.
Oh, wow. I mean, Iron Man, he's going to die. Let's be real here. I think he's going to die.
Iron Man is not going to die.
Iron Man's going to die. Captain America's going to die. Scarlett Johansson's going to get her own movie. Black Widow, I mean. And then Ant-Man, he's my favorite character.
I
in the
hate
entire.
Chris Evans.
What?
Chris Evans?
Chris Evans? Yeah, what about him?
I hate him.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like
Because
saying
he
it.
grow a beard and you can't?
Is it 'cause he's better than you, David?
Is it because he's better than you?
It's 'cause he's got a better beard than Zach, and I find that hard to believe, but it's possible.
Oof.
Ooh.
It really just hit home.
Just 'cause he was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
He was the crazy ex-boy. He was like the jock
the
boy.
crazy ex-boyfriend.
He was the crazy jock dude.
The movie star.
I watched that movie with my dad, and like he did not like that. He just walked out 30 minutes into it. He's like, "Oh, I like the beginning, but the rest is unappealing."
Chris Evans is Captain America, right?
Yes.
And Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Scarlett Johansson.
Can we all agree
is
Winter
Black
Soldier
Widow.
sucked?
No, I own that movie on Blu-ray.
I will agree that the first Captain America was one of the worst Marvel movies I've ever seen in my life.
I do
Iron
not like
Man.
the Hulk movies.
Oh.
The Hulk movies are
Every
bad.
Oh well.
The
Yeah,
Incredible Hulk
the first
wasn't
Hulk
bad.
movie was horrible.
I don't think I've ever seen a Hulk movie I enjoyed.
Have you seen the Incredible Hulk
I don't know.
with Abomination?
Oh yeah, dude, all the Hulk movies are terrible.
No, they're not. They're not all bad.
They're all
The one
Incredible
with
Hulk-
Abomination was alright.
The one with Edward Norton. That one is
that
not
one
bad.
was not very good.
I
It
would-
wasn't good though.
It wasn't great.
I love the
It was-
Spider-Man movies though.
Don't get Zach started.
I love them all equally.
They're
well,
all
other than Amazing Spider.
horrible.
Zach has a Tobey Maguire fetish.
Not a fetish, more of a obsession. That's how I describe
Kind of the same thing.
it. Nah, one sounds cooler than the other. Yeah.
Stop.
What makes you seem like a pedophile?
Exactly.
I mean, he does have a baby face.
And you just let her right there, buddy. We're gonna stop you,
If you guys could have any superpower, what would it be?
Spider-Man.
Zach
Not
just
Spider-Man.
would be
Alright,
Tobey Maguire.
Time travel. To be able
Zach
to pause time and move around. Like, I could pause time right now.
Well, I'd ask for super
yeah,
strength.
so you
but I
could go
already have
steal
that.
Tobey Maguire.
I would
Zach
ask for
would
super
freeze time
strength.
and kidnap Tobey Maguire.
Yes. No, but man, you could do so many things if you could just freeze time.
I wish,
But
I, could
then-
I wish I could read minds.
Nah, I already do that.
Sure you do, Zach.
Yeah, no, I do. I would, cause all right. Here's the problem with like controlling time. If you pause time, like let's say I pause time right now, I would still be aging as I pause time. So I have to be very limited when I pause time. Like if I had the ability to pause time and still move while everyone else.
Doesn't mean you age at an accelerated rate, though.
Yeah, but I'd still be. I would die
No,
faster.
you're pausing time. You're just basically it's like teleporting.
Yeah, but I would still be growing. Like I would still be like.
No,
aging
you're
in the
pausing
process.
time.
For other people, not myself.
Well, you didn't say that. You said
Well,
pausing time.
Now I just did. I clarified myself. Boom.
Well, no, if you pause time and you have the power to do that,
I'd be aging.
I don't think you'd be aging.
Yeah,
think I
you,
would.
the time has paused.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're just.
Time is paused, but you're
For
still,
everybody
but
else,
you're still
but
able to
me.
move because that's your power.
Yeah,
well, why
I
would
c-
you make it specific like that?
pause? Well, yeah. Well, if I did pause time, for like, then I would be paused as well. So I have the ability to to pause time for everyone else, but not myself. I'd be aging while everyone else wouldn't. I would die younger, kind of, or no, dude. that'd be
Hottest
weird.
Avenger, go.
Hulk.
Actor wise,
Paul Blart. Wait, no, that's not Paul. What's his name?
You good there, Zach?
I forgot his name.
Who do they play?
Chris Hemsworth.
No.
No, wait, no, he's not.
Who
even
did
in
they
the
play,
Avengers.
Zach?
Yes, he's Thor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Zach, who are you talking about?
What's his name?
What is the
Frank.
hero he plays?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man? Oh, I don't know.
That dude is like me if I was older
Sure,
and
Zach.
had more
I
money.
thought this question was kind of obvious.
No.
That actually isn't. I mean, there's Captain Marvel.
Scarlet-
Chris Pratt for the
Scarlett
win.
Johansson,
Oh.
Nah. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
definitely.
We're more that kind of direction.
who
over
plays Scarlet Witch?
Ah,
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, she's kind of hot too.
I wouldn't distract that statement. I believe
You
that
wouldn't
as well.
distract that.
You
statement.
I wouldn't
misogynistic pigs.
Distract. Ah, shoot. I don't know. Dude, my vocabulary's been off today.
Misogynistic pigs.
We're just honest. That's how I describe it. Where'd the sheet go? Oh, it's all the way over here.
What sheet are you talking about?
We don't have a sheet.
We don't have a
Zach,
sheet.
that's your head.
I
That's
was
your
just
head,
looking
Zach.
at my. I'm
That's your
just looking
brain.
at my hand right now.
Zach's eyes are closed. He's currently looking at the list in his head.
Yeah. What's your biggest fear? What's your
Spiders.
biggest fear? What?
Spiders, really?
Spiders.
Really?
A
By
guy like you
far.
is afraid of spiders.
What about you, Zach?
I eat spiders. My biggest fear, probably heights. If I'm being honest.
Heights?
You're
really?
a pussy.
No, Zach's afraid of reverse heights. He doesn't like leaning backwards.
I don't
Zach's
like.
afraid of dentist chairs.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
You're actually afraid of dentist chairs?
Yeah, he's
Afra-
afraid of like.
I don't
leaning
think I'm
back
like
in
that
chairs
anymore.
and
I
stuff.
was afraid of leaning back. Like
What?
You know,
Like he can't use like half of the weight machines.
you know when you got. I can.
Like you know.
There's just the one. There's just
Push
one.
back.
You're exaggerating my
Right.
fear. It's not that big of a. I've gotten over it. I mean, 9th grade it was bad, but I gotten over it because I've been to the dentist
You're
multiple
not holding
times
the
since
microphone
then.
close enough.
Huh?
You're not holding the microphone close enough.
I am not afraid of leaning back. All right. when I lean back, I've went to the dentist multiple times. I go to lean back now. I have
Zach's afraid of leaning back.
I don't have trust issues. All right. You know that leaning back thing when they're like lean back. All right. I'll support you. I never had that as a child. All right.
Oh, that's so sad, Zach.
All right, let's not make it dark and depressing over here. All right.
Dark and edgy. You don't want to make it like that,
Oh.
I have a paralyzing fear of rodents.
What?
I have a paralyzing fear of rodents besides for hamsters.
Wait, did you just say you have a paralyzed?
You're afraid of rodents?
Yes.
Why?
Dude, like, didn't we
How could you be afraid of rodents but not spiders?
yeah.
I
Is
like
that because
spiders.
rodents smell bad,
You
or
like
did you
spiders?
Yeah, I like spiders.
Spiders are creepy.
or did you just have terrifying memories of like Roger the Rabbit or something? Is that why you don't like
No,
rodents?
Not really. No.
Did he scare you as a kid? Did Bugs Bunny
I've
like?
just no, not like cartoons, Zach.
I know
But like
rodents are like. Oh
you
wait,
put like a
rodents
rat
isn't
near me
really.
and I freak out.
Really?
Yeah, dead or alive, I don't even care. If there's like
I'm gonna
Well-
feed you a rat raw.
We will.
moles,
There's
rats,
multiple-
mice,
There's rats
everything.
all over my garage. I went there one time in the dark. They freaking crawled
Did you
around.
eat it?
No, I just high-fived it and walked away.
Nice.
Yep. But like rodents. There's a dead rat one time we were walking by like the street.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't seem that scared of it. This is a compliment.
Well, 'cause I knew about it.
Yeah, you knew about it. Oh, so you're scared. But then that's not like a big scary fear. Like, oh, I just saw. Like,
No, like I had been walking past it for 4 days in a row, Zach.
well, all right, so you got used to it. You're like,
Yeah.
this thing is a thing in my life that I'm going to have to deal with. So, that's what you did. Good job,
I
David.
remember this one time
Yeah.
we were in a pond
You were in a pond.
and we had this rowing boat.
Yeah.
I saw the biggest spider of my life in that boat. I've never jumped out of a boat into dirty water so fast in my life.
You just said, F this man, I'm going to the boat. Out of the boat.
Jumped right out of that thing.
Wow. Just imagine that's how
And then-
Jaws should have went.
Listen, I saw it crawl out of the boat and it started swimming.
The
Whoa,
Not-
whoa!
Not even
The
joking.
spider swam. Jeez Louise. That's
You know one of the weirdest feelings?
what?
Have either of you ever had a leech attached to you?
No.
No.
Oh, it's I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Like
I don't like it.
I had one on my leg once, and I was like pulling it off, and it just was suction cupped to the very end of it to my leg, and it was just the feeling of just,
Did it hook to your finger?
No, like, 'cause like it's like a slug almost with like a sucker. It was attached to my leg with the sucker. I was like pulling it off.
It's attached to my leg.
It only
like
has
a
like one mouth. So like I was like it was hanging on. Like I was like pulling it and it was like not coming off until
Where did this happen?
my grandmother, she has a big she lives in like the country almost, so like she has like a big yard and a pond in her backyard. We've been swimming in it for like the past like 6 years and there was only one leech. So she got fish.
Ooh.
Jesse's stroking Zach's beard currently.
Just caressed my beard. Jeez.
Put that away.
Okay, fine. I'll put it away. Oof. All right. That was nothing important at all. All right. So
Guys, dogs or cats?
dogs or cats?
Controversial
like the
topic
movie.
right here.
I love them both.
I like the movie. There's a movie called Dogs versus Cats.
No, it's cats versus dogs, Zach.
Oh.
Uncultured swine.
My apologies. Well,
Amazing movie, but
I'm both. I'm for equality of both races.
Zach's not speciesist.
Both
Yes.
races.
I'm
Bo-
I'm
Whoa,
bi.
whoa.
You call them races?
I mean,
Dog or cat is not a race.
There's
it's a species. Well, you know, it's a step
speciesist.
below. What I said was a step below the classifying of animals or living organism.
Classification.
My apologies. I'm more of a bi guy when it comes to animals. You know, I'm
Wait,
like whatever,
wait a
man.
minute.
You know, so I have no preference. I like cats because
Wait, hold on.
they're cool.
Wait,
I like dogs.
wait,
They're loud.
wait.
I like dogs. I like cats. I like snakes. I like whatever. All right, man. Okay. I'm like whatever kind of guy. I mean, I'd have a pet lizard.
Lizards are dope.
They are.
No.
David, what do you think about lizards?
Reptiles are just hard rodents.
What?
They're hard rodents.
Yes.
They're just
that's debatable.
that. Reptiles are like hard rodents.
Just
You
like
mean like
fish
physically?
are the rodents of the sea and birds.
Honestly,
are the
I wish I had a
rodents of the
Komodo
sky.
dragon as a pet.
Exactly. Then you could say you have a
I'd
dragon.
walk it on a leash down the street.
Yes.
Nobody would mess with me.
Nobody would. Then you could read How to Train Your Dragon or How to Train My Dragon and actually literally mean it.
Yeah, dude, I'd train my dragon.
You're just walking your Komodo dragon with the right hand and reading How to Train Your Dragon with the left hand
Zach, you're my
while
dragon.
watching the movie.
You're
Nope.
my dragon.
I'm a dragon.
You're my dragon.
I'm your dragon.
Yes.
Rawr. You got that, buddy. So,
Stop.
no, we're going to keep this show going. All right. So the Avengers in the Marvel Universe, the cinematic universe, that's a thing that exists. But there's also the DC Universe.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that one.
Aquaman is coming out sometime. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I saw that trailer
And
in
nobody
theaters. It was
cares.
actually really cool.
Aquaman
No, it
is
wasn't.
Thor, basically, in the DC grand scheme of things. You got Aquaman.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yes.
They look very similar.
No, I'd say Shazam is more like the Thor of that universe.
Have you seen the Shazam trailer?
Shazam looks pretty good. I might.
They're
see
coming
that.
out the Shazam movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might actually see that.
It's gonna be a comedy. It's definitely a comedy.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Deadpool.
It's more like
You're a comedy.
well, thank you.
I feel like it's just gonna be like a safe Deadpool.
No, it's gonna be like Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Ah,
Shazam.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna be like. And then Aquaman's gonna be like Thor. Then Batman's gonna be like Iron Man. And then whatever. I don't think Ben Affleck. I think Ben Affleck's done with Batman. Though.
Yeah, I forgot who.
That's done.
I know they were thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman.
Yeah, that I'd support.
There was someone else. I forgot who though.
He would be a good Batman. Have you seen
We
Donnie
need Bill
Darko?
Murray as
You'd be a good
Batman.
Batman.
I am Batman. Yes.
Don't do that ever again.
Dude, there was this kid when I was waiting outside of the school, you know, and he was throwing snowballs, right? I was like, this
And
kid,
What did you do?
this kid's throwing snowballs. And I'm like, he's going
Are
to
you
hurt.
talking about Matt Shue?
He's name dropping. We're going to have to cut that out.
But
So
yeah,
that's
he
not
is.
his actual name.
Oh, really? That's not his name?
Really?
No.
He just has a shoe for his last
You
name?
just call him Matt Shue.
Shoe? I thought it was
we're
Shoot.
we're just going to call him
Shoe.
Shoe. So this kid, whose name's Shoe, is throwing snowballs, and it almost hit David. All right? He was throwing them, and it was not good. So I walk up to him. I'm like, all right, kid, stop throwing snowballs. And he's like, who are you? I look him dead in the eyes. I lower my voice, and I say, I'm Batman.
Yeah, 'cause Zach also thinks he's Clint Eastwood sometimes. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's another story for another time. I'll tell that one when I thought I was Clint Eastwood. But, like, then he looks at me, and he is like, whoa, this kid is a big deal. Like, his eyes. And then I put my earbuds back in, and then I walk away. He stops throwing snowballs for a while. He doesn't know what to do. He's just looking at me. He's like walking around the area. He's like, who is this guy other than Batman? And he's walking around. Then he's like, all right, I'm going to be bold and daring, and I'm going to go grab another snowball. So he goes to grab, there's like the snow on the right side. I'm in the middle, and
he
I'm
goes
slightly
to grab
the right.
it, and
Yeah,
Zach spits his gum at him.
I did. Not at him, but at the snow. And then he just slowly moves his hand back. He's like, ah. And he looks at me while he does it. And I'm like, yeah, you just got baited.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just got baited, man. I'm like, oh. and I went on my sweet way.
Very interesting.
I saved a lot of people that day. I mean, David almost got killed by snow.
I
but
did almost die.
I saved you, and that's all that matters.
Thank you, Zach.
No problem.
You're a hero.
Well, I think we might be running out of time here.
No, we're not.
How much time's on here?
28 minutes.
Only 28 minutes? Well, we could go till 35.
We're running out of time here.
No, we're not. Nope.
That's all for today.
Nope. 35 minutes. We're going to keep this going.
Bye.
Jesse, all right. You know, I feel like we've left you out on here, all right? You know what? I'm sorry, buddy. So,
Bye.
unicorn or dragon? Unicorn or dragon? What would you want to be?
Unidragon.
I was going to say Dragoncorn.
Stop.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you not want to be a unicorn?
Why not be both?
Did you not get my question? I said unicorn or dragon.
Unicorn or dragon. I choose both.
You can't choose both. All right.
I just
there's
did.
He shows you that.
Fudge. All right. Jello or yogurt? What?
Definitely yogurt.
Why?
I agree.
Why would you choose?
First of all, it's healthier. Second of all, it's just good.
Very true, but
there's a
Jello
lot
you
more
could
kinds
have.
of yogurt than.
Huh?
There's a lot more kinds of yogurt than
Jello
Jello.
sucks.
I think you're
I
Jello.
like Jello if I have whipped cream with it.
Yeah,
I
that's-
just
that's
like
true,
Jello
that's
as
good.
like a substance. You know, I just like eating Jello.
I like pudding,
Yeah.
but only
Pudding's
vanilla.
good.
I like vanilla pudding.
Royal pudding?
Oh, dude,
Vanilla.
I haven't had pudding in so long.
I've never had royal pudding.
What?
I've never had royal pudding.
Vanilla.
Oh, I thought you said royal.
No.
I don't know
said
where I
vanilla.
got that from.
Royal pudding.
I don't know. I thought he said that.
You've ever
It's
had a
not royal
royal
pudding.
sub?
Vanilla pudding.
Yo, order a royal sub from DiAgostino's.
D'Agostino.
D'Agostino's. I'm glad you brought that up. D'Agostino's has 50% off on Tuesdays.
Well, it's not exactly 50%, but it's quite the deal.
What is it?
What is the deal? Be exact.
$11.70 after tax for a large pizza and one item topping.
Ooh, that's not bad.
You know,
On
It's
what day?
pretty good.
What day of the week?
Tuesday. Today.
Tuesday? Oh.
on Tuesdays, every Tuesday this week, D'Agostino's.
D'Agostino's.
Better pizza, better you, better everything. D'Agostino's.
Come on down.
Now, come on down.
Don't give it an address or anything.
Just look it up, man. We have Google, all right? You don't need to
D'Agostino's.
give a location all the time.
1322 Dick Road, Dick Urban Plaza.
Got
there
it.
you go.
Dingo. That's a dingo fact right there. Now, how are your guys' day?
Yeah, how's your day going?
How
Chrissy?
is it?
You answer a question with a question. Very high philosophy.
Come here.
Did you say come here?
Come
No.
here. Your
How-
philosophy
how's your day
blows
going,
my
Zach?
away. Blows me away.
How's your day going, Zach?
Quite the philosopher.
Yeah, man. You kind of remind me of Alan Watts.
Call me John Jingo.
Or, yeah, John Jingo. You know, where'd you get Jingo from? All right, you got Dingo. Where'd you get Jingo from?
Django Unchained.
Jingo derived from dingo.
That's where you just got it from?
I named my son Jingo.
You have a son?
I sure do, buddy.
Django.
Django Unchained?
Yeah.
That's directed by Quentin Tarantino. You hear about his new movie he's releasing?
No, I do not. Stop hitting me with your mic, Jesse. Ow. Stop it. So stupid.
Sorry.
All right. Now, in all seriousness, this is all we got for today.
No, we still need 3 more
I
minutes.
hope you enjoyed it.
Palace.
Palace.
Tune in
We
tomorrow.
should totally do that sometime. I
Tune
don't
in
know
tomorrow.
when, though.
Possibly we'll have an epic game
When
of
will
Palace.
we do Palace? Oh,
It'll be the championship.
Sucks. It
You
sucks,
realize
man.
we're
we're
not
not
walk you
gonna do
through
this
it.
every day.
Why don't you
Yeah.
Why'd you say tomorrow?
So,
Palace. Oh, maybe
Why'd you
tomorrow.
we'll
say
see you
tomorrow?
guys tomorrow.
No, next week.
And always
Tomorrow.
We could
Be
do
a
weekly
dingo.
thing.
Tomorrow.
Dingo.